Help your customers stay comfortable and save on energy costs by keeping their heat pump operating at peak efficiency. Hi, I'm Alan from Resideo, and today I'll show you how the settings on some models of the T6 Pro, the T6 Pro Smart, and the T10 Plus thermostats will help you accomplish this. I'm showing these settings on a T6 Pro Smart model, but some setting names and ISU numbers will be different on other models. Before we start, it's important to note these thermostats can control both heat pumps with electric auxiliary heat and dual fuel systems. Compressor lockout is used with dual fuel systems to ensure the heat pump and furnace never run at the same time. This setting uses a balance point to determine when backup heat should run instead of the heat pump. The balance point is the outdoor temperature at which the heat pump becomes less efficient than the auxiliary heat source. When the outdoor temperature drops below the balance point setting, the thermostat locks out the heat pump and uses the furnace instead. The most efficient balance point temperatures vary by heat pump type and model. Refer to the heat pump documentation for recommended settings. Auxiliary heat lockout is used with heat pump applications that use electric auxiliary heat. This setting prevents expensive auxiliary heat from running above a set outdoor temperature to save on energy costs and meet code requirements. Both compressor lockout and auxiliary heat lockout require an outdoor temperature reading. This can come from a wired or wireless outdoor temperature sensor or an internet temperature source. If you're installing a thermostat in new construction, you may want to use a wired or wireless outdoor temperature sensor since it's unlikely a router is installed. You may also want to use a wired or wireless outdoor temperature sensor when installing a thermostat in higher elevations since internet temperature readings may be less accurate. Backup heat droop is the set temperature the indoor temperature must drop below before the thermostat calls for auxiliary heat. For example, if droop is set to 2 degrees Fahrenheit, the indoor temperature must drop 2 degrees below set point before auxiliary heat turns on. When droop is set to comfort, electric auxiliary heat is used as needed to keep the indoor temperature within 1 degree of the set point. The upstage timer setting is only available when droop is set to something other than comfort. This setting provides even more energy savings by giving the heat pump extra time to bring the temperature back to set point before running auxiliary heat. Additionally, customers can manually change the system settings to emergency heat to run auxiliary heat rather than the heat pump. The next time you install a thermostat for a heat pump application, consider using a T-Series thermostat to keep your customers comfortable, save them money, and protect their heat pump investment. For additional information, please visit Resideo Academy. Thank you for watching.